Guys, this next company is one that is very near and dear to my heart. Basically boomed in Detroit and then into the whole country. They have a PGA Tour event named after them. They do a lot with nonprofits and other charitable organizations. They have the coolest cubicles I've ever seen with my own two eyes. They have a half-court basketball section in their Skyrise location in downtown Detroit. Rumored to have been solely placed there because of LeBron James. They both, the company and the owner, have invested money into competitive gaming and esports by funding the very team that I have on my background right now. And the owner, Dan Gilbert, has purchased over 100 properties in downtown Detroit alone. I'm talking about Rocket Mortgage, presented by Quicken Loans. Welcome back, everybody, or if you're new here, my name is Sean Lucas, and I make Is It a Buy videos on companies that are in the news, are coming out with new products, or that are generally on my radar. I also have a series on my channel where I've been trading up from a paperclip, seeing where it will take me. On the next episode of that, I might reveal what my end goal for that whole series is going to be, so stay tuned for that. But before all that, I want to take some time at the beginning of this video and acknowledge you guys. Recently, we have just passed 200 subscribers, which is massive in my eyes. At the beginning of this year, I set out a goal to get 100 subscribers in 12 months, and we've doubled that goal with 3 months remaining in the year, and I just gotta say, none of it could have happened without you guys, and so I just wanted to say I really appreciate all 200 and now 11 of you guys, so thank you so much. But for this video, we're going to be looking at Rocket Mortgage's background, what they do, what they offer as a service or a product, what they look like on a chart, future projections, and wrap it up with a statement on whether I think Rocket Mortgage is a buy in my eyes. Obviously not you, because you should see a financial advisor. So without further ado, let's get into it. Rocket Mortgage was originally called Rock Financial, and it was founded in 1985 by Dan Gilbert. And then they changed their name to Rock Financial Corp in 1987. Between the years of 91 through 98, RFC started to grow in both employee size and customer size, and that's kind of how it works. In May of 1998, Dan took RFC public, launching an IPO underwritten by Bear Stearns and Prudential Securities. Intuit purchased RFC in 1999 for $535 million. And that's when the name Quicken Loans comes into play. However, in 2002, Dan led a small group of private investors to purchase the Quicken Loans subsidiary from Intuit for only $64 million. Now, when I started paying attention, it was in 2007 when Dan and the company decided to move HQ to Detroit. And when I said in the intro that Dan owned over 100 properties in Detroit, I wasn't joking. He's invested nearly $5.6 billion into Detroit himself. And here are just a few of those properties. As for more recent news, Rocket Mortgage just went public offering 100 million shares for $18 per share, which was surprising because they originally thought they were going to raise $3.3 billion. Now on to who they are, what do they do, and some of their products and services. They are, as they say, Quicken Loans Incorporated is the nation's largest mortgage lender. It is also the nation's largest FHA lender and premier Veterans Affairs lender. And they are the first completely online mortgage experience which gives consumers the ability to import and verify financial information, customize their mortgage, get approved, and lock their rate without speaking to a human being. And that's adding to the point that I made in the Teledoc video. They have comprehensive home financing education. Quicken Loans provides information regarding purchasing, refinancing, or home equity loans and finding the loan that fits your needs. They have diverse loan options. Quicken Loans specializes in plain vanilla mortgages, including conventional FHA and VA programs. FHA programs, which are Federal Housing Administration loans, are federally backed mortgages designed for low to moderate income borrowers who may have lower than average credit scores. VA programs, a VA loan is a mortgage offered through the Department of Veteran Affairs program. It's available to active and veteran service personnel and their families. VA loans are backed by the federal government but are issued through private lenders. As for the more specifics of what their products are, they offer a 15, 20, and 30-year fixed rate loan, along with a 5-year ARM VA loan. It says you can also find a jumbo VA loan at Quicken. Some of the benefits that these loans include are no down payment or monthly private mortgage insurance, which are kind of the same thing apparently, just different variations. And that's coming straight from their site. Now that we're looking at a chart and considering that RKT just went public in the beginning of August, we don't really have a lot to work with right now. It is currently trading at nearly 30% higher than the IPO price, and it even hit the price of $35 per share in the beginning of September. The price control for this chart, which I'm looking at a 90-day 4-hour chart right here, just because I'm just trying to see whatever story this stock can give us so far. But the price control for this chart is, so the price control for this chart, it looks to be like $24, okay? And one thing that I just noticed and thought was kind of cool was that this stock hasn't traded lower than the IPO day, which usually you would see it go below. I mean, that's what at least I've seen in my own experience. Now, the overall market saw a correction on the 3rd. Yeah, that's the 3rd. However, it looks like RKT was early to the correction party. So I don't know if they just pulled the gun early, or investors were just taking profits, or is there something fundamentally wrong with the company and I just haven't heard of it yet. And if you're a regular viewer of this channel, you know that I like to talk about the volume bars on this axis over here, the vertical axis, or the volume shelves that I like to call them. And as you can see, there's about 3 of them. However, I wouldn't pay too close attention to it because of how new the stock is. I assume there's going to be growing pains, hopefully, and this stock is going to move around in price. As for the MACD, it looks like the selling started to wear off, and we had found a bottom for this little bear run that is happening right here. I'm no financial advisor or anything, but if you were going to buy into this company, it would seem like you're getting a pretty good deal right now, or at least a fairly decent deal, seeing how it's back down at the price control. You know, I'd rather be buying down here rather than buying up here. Now, moving on to future projections of what RKT is going to be in the future, just for fun, I typed in these simple words into our friend Google. Future projections of RKT stock. And this is what popped up exactly. Quote, based on our forecasts, a long-term increase expected in the RKT stock price is going to be $541 in the year 2025. With a 5-year investment, the revenue is expected to be around $2,178.24%. Your current $100 investment may be up to $2,278 in the year 2025. And that's from walletinvestor.com. Now, I don't know how to appropriately calculate projected growth in stock price off the top of my head, let alone from a recent IPO. But I gotta say, the Wallet Investor seems a little ambitious, okay? I do expect the price per share to increase over time. However, I do not expect that big of an increase just in 5 years. I think it would be nice and everybody would enjoy that type of increase, but it does seem a little exaggerated. Besides, that is just one analysis viewpoint. Guys, now we're at the point of the video where I get to tell you whether I think RKT or Rocket Mortgage presented by Quicken Loans is a buy in my eyes. Obviously not yours, because you should consult a financial advisor. That's what my lawyer tells me to tell you guys. It's a lie, I don't have a lawyer. Now, putting my Detroit biases to the side, I do like the idea of younger companies in the stock market. You know, you always hear those stories of like a 90-year-old or you know, an older person going, you know, I bought a few hundred shares of Amazon in the 90s and I haven't looked at it since. So anytime there's a new company in the stock market, I like to take a deep dive, or at least as deep as I can get, into that company and really think about all the possibilities that company could have for the future. I would go through the steps like the ones that we've taken in this video so far, and I get, okay, maybe a little more in depth, but you guys get the point. Then it comes down to a decision on whether or not, I want to buy or I'll stay out. And then coming to a decision on it being a buy or not, it all comes down to putting pen to paper in weighing out the pros versus the cons. And then if the pros outweigh the cons, then, I go ahead and purchase some shares, but use extreme caution so I don't lose my pants in the process. And right now, for me at least, the pros are outweighing the cons for RKT, or Rocket Mortgage. So I'm saying right now, for me, RKT is a buy in my eyes, at least for the long term. I know in the short term, you know, there's going to be a lot of volatility, so I'm not trying to make a short-term move. Obviously, you could. I mean, if it spiked up to $150, obviously I might take some profits off the top, and then when it falls back down, start playing with the house money. You guys got it. You guys kind of get it. But for right now, my play that I see myself making is not going to be for the short term. Mine's going to be for the long term. Guys, that is all I have for you on this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to say thank you guys again for 200 subscribers, especially the ones that have made it to this part of the video. I really appreciate you guys. You know who you are. Market Scraper, Malone Money Mindset, Jose Rojas. You guys are really, you guys are awesome supporters. So thank you. And be sure to check out the weekly paperclip videos that I make. An update should be coming out soon. And it should be a good one. So I say that in all of them. I don't know if it's true. You guys let me know. So until next time, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what? I'm going to start using the ongoing joke / false promise I make in a lot of my videos. So until next time, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on Sunday.